Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PLM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Quite the eventful day today, not only from the price action point of view, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs watching this one going forward. And so we'll map out some levels of support and resistance, although I will say from a presentation standpoint, this is a pretty tricky chart to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader, flipper, scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought there, maybe you bought right there, who knows, maybe you bought right there and your plan was to buy and sell within 7 minutes, well then from that point of view, yeah, the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. Yeah, from the highs, there's been a big pullback, but from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still have the opportunity to chip away and build a higher base, and that's how long-term uptrends are constructed, just higher lows being put into play over extended periods of time. And that's also going to be the viewpoint that I talk about from. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type mentality going into all of this. So with that being said, and I'm not saying this will be what's going to happen, but just to keep things in perspective. But let's say that the price ultimately comes down here to 35 cents. Again, not saying it will, but for explanation's sake, price comes down to 35, behaves in this manner, and then begins to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis here on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you still have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have lows right there. You'd have these lows right there. You'd have even lows lower than that. And if you envision each of those as stair steps, well, what do you have? Well, from the big picture, you'd still very clearly have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward, and that 35 cents is representing a nice little progress point. Again, I realize if you're a day trader and you bought right there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. So that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from the bigger picture point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today. As in one day, looking at multiple days as we're doing here, you can see the price does still have plenty of opportunity to chip away and build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.